What's good, YouTube? It's Bawny here, and in this video I just want to talk about what I think the two best point guard builds are as of today, Season 3. I've made a lot of point guard builds so far as the game's been out. I'm not proud of how many builds I have. It's honestly pretty sad when you really sit down and think about it, but I've made a lot of builds. I think I have some credibility behind my opinions. I play a lot of 2K. You see here I've got 5'9", 6'2", 5'9", 6'4", favorite build by the way. 6'2", 6'2", got my 6'2", that's the first one, the two-way point guard. That's the build I play on in Pro-Am. I've made a lot of point guard builds basically. I've also got some like bigs sprinkled in here and some locks. But mainly I play point guard. It's what I like to say is my best position. So I hold some credibility when I'm talking about what I think the best two are, at least in my opinion. First off, starting off, 6'4" perimeter shot creator. This is a more offensive build. And first things first, 100%, if you're just a true point guard, you're guarding the corner most of the time. Like you have a set team, you're guarding the corner. Your responsibility is never going to be to guard the ball. This is definitely the better build between the two I'm going to show you. You get 80 drive and dunk, that gets you the best dunk package in the game, which is Devin Booker. 94 three-pointer, which you're going to cap break, +5 to get 99 3. 94 ball handle, you're going to cap break +1 that to get 95 ball handle. That gets you Steve Francis size up, the best move in the game. 91 speed of ball, that gets you Hall of Fame lightning launch, which you're then gonna +1 to get legend lightning launch. I'm gonna show you all the badges and shit, like the full build when I'm done explaining the build, like my build that I actually have maxed out. 78 pass sec, it's a little bit low, but for a quote unquote meta point guard build, it's pretty high actually, because most like meta point guards this year are going like 75, 73 pass accuracy. 78 gets you bronze special delivery, which is really important in my opinion. A lot of guards mess up by going 75 pass sec when 78 is just 3 ticks away and you get bronze special delivery. I feel like that just makes lobs go through at such a higher rate. I talked about it in a couple other videos. 78 pass sec is a really good sweet spot for pass accuracy in my opinion. 75 is doo-doo. It was good last year, not good this year. 85 steal, 82 perim. You're going to be guarding a corner mainly with this build, because this build is really for like competitive like 2K. So if you're playing threes, you have a lockdown guarding ball, or if you're playing fives, you have your lockdown on ball. You're still in a corner regardless, but you can still play pretty sizable defense. Like 82 perimeter, that's silver challenger. You're 6'4", and 6'4" is the tallest you can be while still getting all the best jumpers and dribbling animations that are all like height based. If you go any higher than 6'4", 6'5", and up, you cannot move that good this year. They really crucified 6'5" through 6'9" builds this year. So 6'4" is the tallest you can be while still being a meta point guard. Obviously, I'm not saying 6'5" and 6'9" builds are like bad. I still have fun on them, but like 100% meta is 6'4" and below. But you're not like 5'9" or 6'2". Like you're a pretty tall build. You have pretty solid defense, not to mention 61 block, 53 interior. I really recommend on all builds in general, really upgrading that block and the interior as much as you can get it, because that's a really important stat. I know you're not getting any badges with it, but just having block, you jump, you can test a lot of stuff better, you play better paint defense. Block is really important. If you go no block, I'm not saying your build's bad if you have no block, but just having the block makes me a lot more comfortable playing defense, makes me a lot more confident playing defense. 86 speed, 82 agility. Nothing really important there. I mean, that's pretty good. You're not slow. 82 agility, that gets you legend shifty shooter when you get that 99-3 with the cap breakers. A lot of people mess up by not noticing that you have to have 82 agility when like combined with 99-3 to get the badge shifty shooter, and then nothing else really. 42 strength, you know, your point guard. And then 60 vertical, that just went up with your dunk to get you Devin Booker dunk style. 79 driving lay, you're not going to miss any open layups, except when 2K is bad, it makes you miss open layups, which happens a lot. But 79 layups, pretty good. And 45 standing, that's the last thing I'm talking about. That gets you both standing dunk packages. You don't need any higher than 45 unless you're like a big or like a cheesy lockdown. 45, you're going to get both the standing dunk packages. You're going to do them plenty if you're open, so it's pretty good. Now these are some solo rec clips. This is on the 6'4" I just showed you all. You can move really nice on this build. This is definitely the best dribbling point guard build you can make. You should definitely never go higher than 95 ball handle on a point guard this year, except when you get like extra cap breakers or something. It should never be in the base build. 95 is all you need. It gives you every single dribbling animation. Sure, the unpluckable higher would be nice and stuff, but you can always +1 cap break that with the season cap breakers. You see, this isn't solo rec, bro, and I got 57 points. Actually, you can make it 60, but I'm telling you, this is the best offensive point guard in the game, no doubt. You have the best dunk package, 99 three-pointer, 95 ball handle. You get every dribbling animation. every single shooting badge on Legend. You're going to be shooting shots like that consistently and greening them if you know your jumper. Just look at this clip. Stun that dude. Nice in the gritty. Backwards fade. Green bean. And I just wanted to throw this last clip in here to show you the pass act. This is 78 pass act, full court dot, through 3 defenders. 78 pass act is not bad this year by any means, 100%. I wouldn't be telling y'all to make this build if I didn't believe in it. I've made 10 builds already. I would have chose a different one. Alright, but that was the first build. This second build is like a point guard lockdown hybrid. You're still going to be very good defensively, and you're going to be able to move offensively. 6'2", 209 pounds, 6'3" wingspan. And you need that 6'3" wingspan because you're going to, same thing with this build, same thing with all my point guard builds, you're going to end up with 99 3-pointer. I'm never going to make a point guard build or a point guard build video that doesn't have a 99 3. It's just not worth it this year. Shooting, it already has enough RNG in it. I'm making sure I have every fucking badge in the game that's going to let me shoot. Obviously, you're going to +5 cap break the 94, 3 to 99. A driving dunk, once again, that's going to give you best dunk package in the game. Those are two pretty big staples in all my builds except when I'm at contact dunks. 80 dunk. 99.3, two pretty big staples. Here's where it switches up a little bit though. 86 ball handle instead of 95, 94. A lot of point guard builds go 92 ball handle, 95 for Steve Francis. 86, you're gonna see some clips of this build. I move plenty fine on this build with 86 ball handle. Obviously, would it be nice to have a little bit higher, get different dribbling animations? Yeah, but I'm gonna show you. 86 ball handle is plenty fine. I play on this build just as much as I play on my 6'4". I switch between them a lot depending on what my role is and stuff, but look at the defense this build gets in comparison just by dropping the ball handle. 94 steal, 92 perimeter, 57 block, and on top of that you get 60 O board for shits and giggles. Like this build's kind of a monster both ways. You get 99 3-pointer, you cannot get left open or that shot's going in. Not to mention this year, most people just play like run around screens, catch and shoot threes, big with 99 offensive rebound, just throw a bunch of shots. This plays perfectly into that. I don't play like that because I'm not a loser, but this is a pretty meta build in my opinion. 86 ball handle, it's plenty good enough to just move around screens if you just play normal like 2K. Pick and roll, hit the slip when it's open. If they don't pick up on the slip, you have 99 3-pointer. 86 speed, 82 agility, same thing as my last build. This one, however, gets 85 strength. That gets you strong handle on Hall of Fame, physical finisher bronze, immovable enforcer on gold. So you're basically a true point guard, 89 pass act, and you're locked in at the same time. This is definitely, I'd probably call this my second favorite build if I was like really sweating. I'm playing on my 6'4", but like when I'm playing 2 guard, especially in Pro Am, 5s, Rec, whatever, this is the build I play on most of the time. That 6'4" is more as a like pure one. This one can do both. A lot of times I play 3s with this build at point guard, and then I also guard ball because I have like the stats to do it. 92 perimeter, I got gold challenger, gold on ball menace, gold pick dodger, gold immovable, Hall of Fame off ball best. Also, I hate that badge. Off ball pest ends up making me get scored on a lot more than it actually helps me because I end up getting stuck on somebody I don't want to get stuck on. Fuck that badge. Obviously with this build though, you're going to play a little bit more of a basic point guard role than you would on the 6'4". 6'4", you can move, like you have a lot more dribbling animations to choose from. This build, you're playing basic ball. You're not over dribbling at all, which is how I play already, so it complements me very well. You're playing really good defense. Don't do that. I only did that because I was on a burner right there. I'm going to show y'all clips of just me, pure 1v1 gameplay. I want to show y'all what this build can do offensively. Nobody else helped me out with the 86 ball handle. I want to show y'all that it's actually good. Let's get into it. Hey! Great man. Great man. Great. Hustle. I'm gonna hustle harder. Skirt! Great mate. It's gonna work. Little mid, he didn't even get it. But he's gonna hit his playbook. Oh, it worked! It fucking worked. Great man. Alright, back to the 6'4" for this little closing statement though. Both builds very good in my opinion. Different roles, of course. 6'4", pure point guard. You're going out there and getting buckets. You're dribbling crazy. Nobody can fucking guard you. 6'4", you're sacrificing just a little bit of defense to be the maximum offensive player you can be. This is hands down the best offensive point guard on the game. Hitting shots like that consistently, right in dudes' faces. 99 three-pointer. And on the other side, you got the 6'2" lockdown point guard hybrid. Consistently getting steals, interceptions, anything you can name it. Very confident guarding ball, but you're still a very good point guard. You're shooting very consistent. Still have that 99 three-pointer to shoot right into faces like that. And I can't stress having 99 three-pointer on every single fucking build you can. If you're a point guard build with that 99 three, you're trolling your build, because I swear to God, 2K makes you miss when it wants to. I'm fighting back with everything in my power, making sure I have every single shooting badge in the game. So I can at least be comfortable that when I miss that three-pointer, it's probably because I mistimed it and not just because Mike Wang wanted me to miss a fucking three-pointer so that random would have a chance. With that being said, though, that's the video. Those are the two best point guards, in my opinion. Highly defensive, like lockdown point guard hybrid, and then a purely offensive point guard with a little bit of defense on the side. Let me know what y'all think of these builds in the comments. Which one you think's better? In my opinion, you rock with the 6'4" if you have a lockdown on your team trying to guard the ball and you sit your ass in that corner. If you don't have a like trustworthy lockdown, you get on that 6'2", you play point guard and you guard ball. And that's honestly probably my more fun build. I love guarding ball, I love playing defense, and I love being the point guard. So if you like guarding ball, playing a lot of defense, and you like running point guard, the 6'2" is definitely the build for you. With that being said, it's been your boy Bonnie. I'll see you on the next one. Adios, amigos.